Hello, today we're going to be practicing using strategies to solve word problems. So I have a word problem here. Let's go ahead and read what it says. Judy has 32 books. Her sister has 3 times as many books as she. How many books do they have all together? Wow, how am I going to solve this word problem? I don't know, I'm not that great at math, but no, I'm not going to have negative energy. I'm going to keep going. I can do this. All right, I read my problem. What do I have to do? How can I solve? I know, I'm going to use my fast draw strategy. So if I'm using my fast draw strategy, first I'm going to write out fast draw. This will make sure that I have a checklist to go by so I don't miss any of my steps. Fast draw. Okay, not too bad. F. F stood for find and highlight the question. Okay, so let me look back. I know that a question always has a question mark at the end of the sentence. So let me see. Okay, my last sentence has a question mark and it says, how many books do they have all together? That's my question. We're finding how many books they have all together. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check off my F. The second step, A. What did A stand for? A stood for what are the parts of the problem? So I had to circle my numbers in this step. I remember, circle my numbers. So I look, I have 32 and 3. Those are the only numbers I have. Okay, so I circled my numbers. Not too bad, not too bad. Now, I'm going to go ahead and check that off. S. S stood for set up the problem by writing the numbers. So I just have to bring down my numbers. Okay, not too bad. 32 was my first number, and 3 is my second number. So those are my 2 numbers. Okay, let's keep going. So I finished S. T. T. T stood for tie down the sign. So I have to see, what was my sign? Am I adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? I don't know. Don't say that. You got this. Okay, let me look back at my question. Judy had 32 books. Her sister has 3 times as many. Times. That's the word that I need. It tells me that I'm going to be multiplying in this problem. So I'm going to multiply, and I have to tie down my sign. So I'm going to bring down my sign. So I have 32 times 3. Okay, I checked that off. D. Discover the sign. Okay, well, I did that already. I already put down my sign, and I discovered that I'd be multiplying. Okay, those kind of go hand in hand. R. Read the number problem. Read the number problem. Okay, I'm almost halfway there. We got this. So I have 32 times 3. Now I just have to solve it. 32 times 3. Well, my R, I checked that off because I reread the problem that I had. Check. A. So now I have to answer it. So if I answer it, 32 times 3. Okay, so I'm going to multiply 3 times 6, or 3 times 2, and that gives me 6. And then I know that I have to multiply 3 times 3, and that gives me 9. So my answer is 96. Okay, I answered the problem. And my last step was to write the answer, and I did that too. And Miss Pucko always says I should box my answer so it's nice and big. Look at that. I was able to do it. I actually did it. it was correct. Awesome. I'm so proud of myself.